Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. As always, before we read stories, we have to get our wiggles out. Can you stand up for me, please? I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders. And I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny. And I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, and I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. Our book today is one of my favorites. It's by Nicholas Oldland, and it's called Big Bear Hug. There was once a bear who was so filled with love and happiness that wherever he roamed the forest and came across another living thing, he would hug it. Everywhere he wandered, the bear shared his love, hug by hug. He even hugged creatures that bears had been known to eat. This bear could meet the roundest little rabbit, and he would just stop, smile, and give it a great big hug. No animal was too big, too small, too smelly, or too scary to hug. What kind of animal is this? Bird. What do birds say? Tweet, 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 tweet. What kind of animal is this? It's a snake. What do snakes say? And what kind of animal is this? It's a skunk. Ew. But what the bear loved to hug most of all were the trees. The bear never met a tree he didn't like. Big trees, little trees, apple trees, pear trees, peach trees. This bear hugged them all. One day, while the bear was trying to hug a beaver and a tree at the same time, he noticed a man with an axe walking into the forest. Uh-oh. What do you think the man with the axe is going to do? Let's find out. The bear followed the man until he stopped at one of the tallest, oldest, and most beautiful trees in the forest. The man spent so much time looking at this magnificent tree that the bear thought he must really love trees too. But to the bear's horror, the man started to chop the tree down. For the first time in his life, the bear didn't feel like hugging at all. How does the bear feel? Yeah. Bear was mad. Then, just as he was about to sink his teeth into the man, the bear stopped. He realized that no matter how angry he was, he simply could not eat the man. It just wasn't in his nature. The bear sighed. And then he decided to do what he did best. He gave the man a hug. The man was not used to getting really big bear hugs, so once the bear let go, the man dropped his axe and ran far, far away. And do you know what the bear did next? He gave the tree a hug. And the tree felt much better. The end. Let's do a rhyme about a tree. Can you stand up for me, please? Way up high in the apple tree, some little apples hung over me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apples. They were good. Let's try that again. Way up high in the apple tree, some little apples hung over me. So I shook that tree as hard as I could, and down came the apples, and they were good. All right, let's do a song about bears. Where is Bear? Where is Bear? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Bear? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Wake up, bears! Let's try that again. Put your hands behind your back. Where is Bear? Where is Bear? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Bear? Very tired, thank you. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Wake up, bears! Fantastic. All right, some announcements today. We do have a Steve Weeks concert that we will be posting onto our YouTube channel on Tuesday. So you can watch that at your convenience for 2 weeks. It'll be available to be watched. And then coming up in December, we will have a cookies event, and that's where you will have to register online. And then we will send you home, or you can pick up a bag at the library of supplies, and we'll make cookies together in December. And coming in January, we have Who Are the People in Your Neighborhood Storytime event. You will have to register for that because there will be a take-home bag for crafts for that also. All right, let's get our clapping hands out and say goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. I miss you all. I hope to see you soon.